Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Expect extreme volatility tonight in the after hours. The stocks, the equities, the market itself will slow down. It won't be so dramatic, but expect a big fallout tonight with XRP and Bitcoin. Why? Donald Trump having some fun with the tariffs. He's announced at the last minute, in the last hour on a Friday, at the last day of the month, just before we go into the weekend, that tariffs for Canada, China, and Mexico kick off on Saturday. What does it all mean? We're going to discuss it right now, but the biggest fallout will come for Bitcoin and XRP. We hope you all took profit. Why does it always affect crypto the most? Because crypto underlying doesn't do anything. It's purely a popularity contest, and when it loses favor and people are fearful, they dump it. There's nothing to hold it because it doesn't earn any money, right? So we just got great earnings from Apple. Everything is good. Microsoft, such great earnings. The market is doing well. We were pumping this morning. So why is it all selling off? Don't be surprised if it all comes right back again. And I'm also showing you Virgin Galactic to demonstrate that we've reversed this now. The trend has reversed on Virgin Galactic. And despite the market selling off and a company that borrows money, it's not actually going down very much. It's down 0.63. It was up a good number today. It broke through the $5, but it's trying to go up again. The momentum is definitely there. But in this live stream, we're going to focus on XRP and Bitcoin. So tap the like button if you like this information, and consider subscribing. Be very, very careful. What's going on? Well, I'll just tell you what's going on, and then we'll see how it focuses specifically for crypto. So here we go. Let me just mention this here. This came out just a few moments ago. We've got White House says Trump tariffs on Canada, Mexico, China begin on Saturday. Well, they don't actually begin on Saturday. He just signs a declaration, an executive order. That's it. Is it really going to make a difference? Well, let me tell you, if you've done your calculations, if you've been following the markets, if you've been watching what's going on, you will actually know it's already priced in. It's already priced in. So there's no real drama. However, the market use it to be volatile, and particularly on Bitcoin and crypto. Let me share this news just out a few moments ago. Bitcoin to fall as White House confirms Trump's tariff plans. What's it got to do with Bitcoin, you may ask? Well, if they're going to tax oil and they're going to tax cars and imports from Mexico, why does it bother? Why is it bothering Bitcoin and XRP and crypto? Good question, you might ask. Well, the question is absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So why is everyone selling? Because everyone who tells you XRP and Bitcoin is amazing, at the same time, they'll dump it on you. That's why this isn't going to be as volatile in Apple and other things like that, because those businesses make money and people go, it's undervalued. Where is it undervalued on XRP? If you go to 1 cent, and then straight back up to $10, right? I mean, it couldn't it? It's an opportunity to drive it down because of all this news. There's no real damage to Bitcoin because of the tariffs. If you understand the tariffs, you'll realize that. Bitcoin is set to fall by 1.5% as compared to last week, as President Donald Trump proposed tariffs on China, Canada, Mexico, and a 10% tariff on China, I beg your pardon, will indeed go into effect on Saturday. Again, they won't go into effect on Saturday. He will simply sign the declaration, make a big statement, make it dramatic, make it look really fancy. But in fact, nothing will actually happen. It will take several months for the money to filter through, and also it doesn't affect inflation. Now, that's another good point to mention. People will always tell you that crypto is a hedge against inflation. Well, if you think inflation is going to go up because of tariffs, which is what most people think, why isn't Bitcoin and XRP going up? Because it's not a hedge against inflation. Michael Saylor will always tell you that Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation, and the only real fear of tariffs is inflation. So think about it. Why in hell? Why is crypto going down if it's a hedge against inflation? Why? Because if you believe it is, that's up to you. If you believe it is, you can sell it to buy it back. The markets do the same thing. We have good news last night on Apple. What happened? The market sold off just to buy back. Was I right or was I right? Of course. The same thing now is happening to Bitcoin and XRP. Let's carry on with this news story. However, The downturn did not last long, as the cryptocurrency soon reclaimed the 100,000 threshold and has continued to trade over the mark at the time of writing. This was just an hour or so ago. On Wednesday, Bitcoin initially dipped a little after the Federal Reserve decided to keep rates steady, but the cryptocurrency recovered soon after. Again, it's simply trading volatility. There's not actually any reason why, unless you believe that's a hedge against inflation. But again, it's not, but people want you to believe it is, so they sell it to buy it back, and the whole thing's a game, an absolute game, really. And the more I do this, the more I realise you're just playing a game of silly buggers, to be honest with you. Anyway, initial fears about DeepSeek presented a buying opportunity. Absolutely. At the time, though, people were saying it was terrible when Nvidia went down, didn't they? They went, it's a terrible thing, the fact that we've had a big sell-off, didn't they? What did I do? I made an hour-and-a-half long video laughing, literally laughing and making jokes out of DeepSeek, I apologize. It was an NVIDIA special, and I was just laughing the entire time because it was absolute nonsense. And now, a few days later, the smart people that are supposed to be the best in the industry are saying, actually, it was a buying opportunity. Yes, it was. Well, it was a buying opportunity. Why did you sell it then? Okay? Anyway, for crypto, it was presented a buying opportunity for crypto as the industry isn't in direct. I was talking about Nvidia there for a moment. The industry isn't in direct confrontation with the Chinese AI firm. Instead, founders of crypto projects that use AI can integrate DeepSeek's open source model into their projects for more efficiency and enhanced innovations, said Nick. Let's just talk about that just for a moment, what this whole thing with DeepSeek means and how it affects NVIDIA, how it affects XRP, how it affects Bitcoin, and all the rest of it. We are going through an AI revolution, like the Industrial Revolution. It's a big time. And it was a bit like a Betamax into VHS. Betamax was the better machine, but it was VHS that took the business. But did Betamax lose out? Well, Betamax didn't really lose out. It came into VHS. VHS was the new technology, but it was cheaper and more affordable, more usable, and that's where it all made sense. Well, the same thing here. What we've got the Chinese now have found a way, using NVIDIA's chips, to be more efficient. Jensen Huang came straight out and said, congratulations to you, this is really great. And we're at that watershed moment when more people can buy into AI, use AI, and benefit from it. So the whole industry benefits, and particularly crypto, of course, benefits from more efficiency, speed, and so on. Partly to do with if we can speed up our processing with all the supercomputers, we can mine Bitcoin faster and so on and so forth, and speed up the process. But any of this is good for the industry, period. So why is everything selling off? Well, no reason whatsoever. Donald Trump has come out and said there's going to be rate cuts. There's going to be tariffs immediately, and everyone's freaked out, which is stupid, really, as it was already priced in anyway. So let me go back over to this. We remain optimistic for Bitcoin in the long term, as policies are shaping up to be very beneficial for the crypto industry growth in the US and abroad, Ruck added. The cryptocurrency has also been benefiting Donald Trump's return to the White House. Now, it's not really. People like to say that because it's like, deregulation and yada, yada, yada. Everyone bought Bitcoin and XRP because it was, particularly Bitcoin, not so much XRP. People didn't like it at first because of the regulation, but people bought Bitcoin because they liked the deregulation, the freedom of it, the fact that no one can control it. And now they're all excited because the government want to get behind it. I mean, think about the hypocrisy of that. That sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Yes, it is. It's absolutely bonkers. I've always said it needs full what's the word I'm looking for? You're all shouting the word at me at the screen. That's absolutely fine. But regulation. I've always said it needs regulation to make it more useful, and that's why we've always liked XRP. However, now everyone's really excited because Donald Trump, who can't control Bitcoin at all, when he brought his Trump coin out, it went up in 5 minutes on the inauguration, and then went down the toilet straight away as Ivana brought, and what was her name? Melania brought one out, and Barron was going to bring one out at the table, and they stopped him from doing it. I actually had correspondence from the dinner on my X and Instagram sent to me. Friends I got there were telling me actually that actually happened. They were going to release another one, and it looked too obvious, and the only winner was the Trump family. Most people lost all their money on the Trump coin. Anyway, how soon they forget and move on. It doesn't matter. I just make money somewhere else. On January 23rd, Trump signed an executive order to create a so-called crypto working group to advise his team on industry-related policies. On Thursday, hedge fund Elliott, an investor, in an investor letter said President Trump is inflating a crypto bubble that could cause havoc when it bursts, according to a report in the Financial Times. I absolutely agree, because there's no actual, just like his Trump coin was worthless, went up and then straight back down again, so did the Melania coin, up and straight back down again. This is the same thing. I don't really think I want a president to sort of boost a crypto coin because it's not a good idea. And let's be honest. Okay, let me just read the comments and then I'll come back to the news. Let me have a little look. I don't want to get the news too far ahead. What's a good protective stop? Let me have a look. Let me see what Sensei's saying. Hold on. I just bought more Gorilla. Nice. What's a good protective stop on XRP? I don't believe in stop losses. Never ever do that. I always make my own decisions. Don't believe in stop losses. Trailing stop orders during opening hours to trade, make money, but just setting stop orders, no. You can get stopped out all at the wrong time. People dumping Nvidia, I think that's what you mean, because of tariffs begins on Saturday. Yes, that's what's happening. So are you saying gold isn't a hedge against inflation? Gold sells off on high inflation as well. I don't know. I don't know enough about gold. I know you like it, Sensei. I wouldn't buy gold. It doesn't do anything. Again, it's just people buy it because of people buy it. I like things that actually earn money. If they earn money, they protect themselves. They protect the value of what they are. If they don't earn any money and don't do anything, they just sit there and we hope people buy them. For me, it's not a good idea. I'm not a fan of gold just because everybody else likes it. I don't think that's good. That's not for me. I've never bought any. Anyway, what does this mean for the S&P? What does it mean for the S&P? It means volatility right now, and it's going into the close. Don't be surprised if it pumps after hours. It's a bear trap, says Bunga Bunga. Gold and Bitcoin hedge inflation long term. I don't agree. I do not agree that Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation at all. There are many, many times we've seen inflation rising and Bitcoin selling off. Bitcoin goes up because people buy it. That's it. It's not complicated. Bitcoin goes up because people buy it. It's not a hedge against inflation. If it was a hedge against inflation, it would go up without anyone buying it. You might go, well, nothing goes up unless you buy it. I understand that. But the only reason why you're buying it is because you think it's a hedge against inflation. So when inflation goes up, you buy it. There's a very big difference between a cause and effect. And when people say it does something because they've all made it happen, and they go, see, it's gone up. It doesn't always work that way. Very often it goes the other way. And you know as well as I do, Sensei, we go through these cycles with crypto. We have a bull market period, and then we have a bear market period. And I know we have the same for equities, of course. But at the end of the day, if a company is still performing well, it generally keeps trending up like the S&P does. Even if it does sell off, it trends up all the time. Bitcoin goes up 1 minute and down the next minute. We've seen it. I know over time it's up. You'll argue it's the same as the S&P overall. But to say it's a hedge against inflation just because everybody says that, so everybody acts that way, it's completely different. Cause and effect is right there. So I don't agree. Gold and Bitcoin hedge inflation long term. I don't agree. But rate hikes strengthen the USD, making them less attractive short term. Higher yields push investors to bonds, causing both to drop on inflation news. True Sensei Crypto. DeepSeek is OpenAI. That's where the efficiency comes from. XRP just bounce off $3 and start going back up. Just like your fuel bill. Says Mike. China doing what it does best, stealing intellectual property. Sensei, they haven't actually stolen anything. I don't agree with that. Sensei, are you still looking $5 XRP, but not your scruffy beard? What's going on here? China tariffs set to be 25% eventually too, and just 10% breaking news. Trump live any minute. That's on his speech notes. He's live any minute. Susan Burns. Okay, let me keep my eye on that. If we get Trump go live, I will cover the news live. I've got my screen open for all the news. I don't see Trump at the moment. If he goes live, I will bring it to you. I'm buying more XRP. Good luck to you. By the way, look at my solid gold credit card. Yeah, first thing I want to do is sell that. Anyway, I have a gold crown on my tooth. Oh my God, don't start this again. Gold isn't an investment. It's a way of freezing their money. Generally, things priced in gold don't change in price. Lately, though, things are changing. I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? You come out and make a statement. It does this until it doesn't. And then it does this until it doesn't. It's like everyone wants to have something to say, I know something that you don't. It's like a human trait. I know something more than you. I'm smarter than you. You know how many people, when you go down the pub, the first thing they tell you is, oh, have you heard about this new investment opportunity? Oh, yeah. What's that then? I've heard all about this new thing. You want to buy this. What do you know about it? Nothing. I've just heard it's really good. I'm just cutting the whole story to the end. Everyone knows something until they don't. Correct. Gold is just a store of wealth. That's it. I like both, Logan, Seth, Sensei. Gold and Bitcoin. Inflation, but rates strengthen the USD, making them less attractive short term. Oh, we just read that. You posted it twice. Are you spamming my channel, Sensei? Sell two for stocks. Gold doesn't go up in value. Money goes down in relation to gold. I agree with you exactly. And I've proved that over and over again when I say to you that your house doesn't go up in value. Remember that argument I've used over and over again? Your house does not go up in value. It doesn't. Think about it. Near where I live in Cornwall, right, there is King Arthur's castle, right? It's a priceless relic. It's basically a bunch of stones. It's a bunch of old ruins, okay? But the land it stands on is priceless. It's gone up in value. Has it? Or has money just been devalued? The answer is money has been devalued since thousands of years ago when we had mythical King Arthur walking around. All you've actually got is a load of stones. Would you buy a load of stones, calling it King Arthur's castle, right, and try to live in it? Well, you're not going to do very well because there's no roof on it. In fact, there's no walls. There's just a few bits of foundations, right? It's not worth anything. However, it's priceless. Well, there's your argument. Or would you rather a brand new house, as long as it was made well, I don't mean made rubbish, and you're going to pay relatively less for it compared to how the castle's gone up in price. That castle is going to cost you a gazillion dollars. I mean, think about it. Has it really gone up in price, or has money just been devalued? Of course, money has been devalued. That's it. Try and buy another castle for the same money. You can't, because all castles have gone up, right? Your new house is worth as much, all right? So there you go. I agree on gold, said Saab. I can't buy more XRP, increasing my average. Oh my gosh, there we go. That's the worst thing you could possibly say. I've talked about averages on this show so much, and you saying that scares the hell out of me, that you maximum honk, you don't know what you're doing. You're gambling. I can't buy more XRP. It will increase my average. If you want to become a member and call into the show, I guarantee you I will present an argument to you which will save you an absolute fortune and mostly save you from yourself. Do never ever say to an investor, never walk into a financial advisor, never walk into a real financial expert and say to them, I can't buy more of this asset because it will increase my average. They will tell you to walk around, turn around and walk straight back out, because they will say, Go back to Vegas. Be very careful. So many people make that mistake. It's the worst thing you could ever say. I can't buy more of an asset because it'll increase my average. Very, very dangerous thing to say, and it means that you don't understand how the market works. And I'm gladly discuss that with you because you're going to lose a lot of money thinking like that. I'll buy for 1,000. I've got several bids now for my gold. Yes, my solid gold credit card. Yep. XRP. I don't think I'm smarter than you. I don't think I'm smarter than anyone. And I think that's a very wise thing you say, Maximum. But I am worried that you think you shouldn't buy it because it will increase your average. Well, have you heard about the investment called VU? How do you do? I've been buying gold for years. Never failed me over time. Silver is using EV batteries, solar panels. Yeah, but Logan, how much of the silver do you own? Have you put in any batteries? None. It only goes up in value because you rely on somebody else doing that. What happens when they stop doing it? Then your silver isn't worth anything, is it? See what I mean? Got to think about it. Can we get a price target on XRP? For me, XRP is a $10 asset. A $10 asset. I can see it going there. If you agree with the statement gold doesn't go up in value, money goes down in relation to gold, then you agree with me that gold is a hedge against inflation. We can argue this all day. Why don't you call in? What is VU never heard about? It must be rubbish. I've not heard about it. Hello, Savage Faith Creations. There's a shortfall in demand versus what is being mined. MSGA, gold, 2808 going to 3,000 by the end of the month. Make Stacy great again. I like it. Is gold not a commodity which gives it value? Is gold not a commodity which gives it value? Said Wolf de Human. I asked what happened to VU 2 hours ago. I didn't know Trump came out with starting tariffs. Yes, he's made the statement. It doesn't actually mean a great deal, as we've already talked about on the show. The Roth IRA is going down. The main portfolio is trying to come back up again. We're focusing on, this show is focusing on Bitcoin and crypto. What do you invest in? I'm 100% in the S&P 500, 19 trades, 19 wins. I never lose money since I rebalanced my portfolio a year and a half ago. A year and a week ago. This is my portfolio. I started with $5,000. Look, see how it's coming straight back up again. Look, I started with $5,000. I got 114 in there. My Roth IRA is worth 35. My total with my margin, I've got $250,000. In fact, I've got $260,000. I've got more than $250,000 now invested. And I'm very, very happy. I've never shorted a stock. I've never done options. I share everything live on the screen with you. This is my real money, my real bank account. And yeah, there you go. I'll answer you any question you like. Save Honk. What do you invest in? I just answered that one. Going back to Vegas sounds fun. Haven't been there in a while. Hey, Midnight Bob, me and you should go there, mate. Bitcoin is good. I'll do a gig. I'll earn some money. I'll give it to you, and you can bet on it because you know what you're doing. I ain't got a clue. Bitcoin is good, but it's a blink in time compared to gold. I'll give you 150 XRP for the card. You'll be lucky. I'll go with you, Brian. Is XRP the future? Oh, hello.
Thea Beckman donated £4.99 through a super chat. Google review, please. Would love to get a fundamental analysis.
Okay, I shall put it on the list. Peckman. Okay, confirmed. I confirm. If I remember, you can book in earnings and you can book in. I might have spelled confirm wrong. Did I? Yes, I did. So ignore the way I spelt that. So Google review. Let me put that down there on the list on the $5. I think next week will be another review day. So Goog review. Okay, $5. Okay, that's written down. Thank you much indeed. I confirm that. Is XRP the future and version 2 of Bitcoin? Is it good for a long-term investor? It's not the version 2 of Bitcoin at all. It's completely different. Heck yeah. Ready for the birthday kickoff? Yep. Birthday kickoff. Oh, by the way, I wanted to share. We've got 5 minutes to go. I wanted to share some news with you. If you've been here for the last 4 years, you will know. and I'd love for you to say something. I'd love for you to say something nice. My dear wife, Leah, is watching the stream right now. Because you may remember, if you've watched the last 4 years, it's Leah's birthday today as well. It's Leah's birthday today as well. And she didn't want me to mention it this morning because we were all focusing on Jocelyn. So she didn't want to take away from Jocelyn this morning. But she said you can mention it this afternoon if you like. And she also doesn't want to mention it tonight in the party that's for Jocelyn either. So she said if you want to mention it in the closing bell. I'm taking Leah out for dinner after, in fact, it won't be tonight, it'll be tomorrow because we have Jocelyn's birthday party tonight. So tomorrow night, I'm taking Leah out to a steakhouse for dinner. It's going to be a wonderful evening, and it's Leah's birthday today, and we'll be going out tomorrow. So she didn't want me to mention it this morning because it was Jocelyn, and she didn't want to take over the birthday party tonight either, because it's Jocelyn's birthday party. But just to let you know, it is Leah's birthday. And she will see all the comments, and I'm sure she will really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I want to thank a few of you who remembered last year who did some comments. You did some super thanks, and I've shown Leah that, and we've put that towards the dinner tomorrow night. So thank you to those of you that did a super thanks this morning on some of the videos who remembered from last year. All right, Tesla or Magic Carpet Ride, better than Vu, hell, Brian, XRP on a corrective wave. Let me get through all the comments. You can get a grant from some historic trust to restore a building if you can prove it comes from the original building or ship or whatever. But you're not going to restore old castles, are you? They tend to leave them as they are. Have you heard of the bicycle? It's like the unicycle, but with two tires. I think it's really going to change society. Have you heard of the bicycle? Okay, I think someone's just trying to be funny. Could I request a review, Martin? The Peckman. I'd rather no one do any reviews right now because the list is too long. So please save your money. As much as I'd love to take it, please don't do it. I'd like to get some of these reviews done. So on Monday, we'll do a review day. Best channel on YouTube. You don't blow smoke up everyone's arse. That's right, Mike. I just tell you how it is. I'm not here to make friends. I'm just here. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Midnight Bob donated $10 through a super chat. Happy 21st birthday, Leah.
Thank you ever so much, Midnight Bob. That's very, very kind of you. Can I just say can I just give you a big thank you? Thank you from Leah. All the super chats and that we've had and super thanks is going to the dinner tomorrow. I don't get any of those. They're all going to Leah. So that's very kind. Thank you, Midnight Bob. We're having a nice steak. No, actually, we're not having a steak. Leah wants a Mexican. Bloody hate Mexican. But she loves it. It's her birthday, isn't it? So anyway, breakfast bar. Let me go to breakfast bar. What's going on in the breakfast bar? Nothing. Oh, yes, there is. Breakfast bar. I'm not sure. Circle beards that are Fight Channel. Very, very good. If you were on the show this morning, you'll know what we were talking about. We were giving a hard time to Fight Channel. It's hilarious. That's really funny. Nice one. Savage Face Creations. It's great. It dropped. Leah, you just got $10 super chat from Midnight Bob. Brian Bynum. Very nice. For your birthday. Yeah, you're getting lots of well wishes today for your birthday, Leah. If you pop into the chat, you can see it. It's lit up like a flipping Christmas tree for your birthday today. Everyone's wishing you a very, very happy birthday. All right, then. Okay, we're about to ring the bell. Here we go. Expect volatility. The market is trying to break up again. Here we go. The bell is going to go. Let me get you ready. Oh.
Karate_Chihuahua donated $1.99 through a super chat. Happy birthday, Leah.
Thank you very much indeed, Karate. That's very nice of you. You can be a member. The bell has now gone. We're going into after hours. Let's have a quick look. Let's keep our eye on Virgin Galactic. We are introducing this to all of our XRP and our NVIDIA investors. And there's a stock here that we've been following for years that is primed for a a short squeeze. It just requires a little bit of volatility, and we're off and running. And it's actually green with... Oh, hello, what's this?
Savage Faith Creations donated $20 through a super chat. For Leah only, margaritas love you, Leah, you are the backbone lady.
She is the backbone. Margaritas. Leah loves a margarita. So tomorrow about 5 o'clock, we're going to go out. I'm going to take Leah to a wonderful Mexican, one of her favorites. Look what I told you. Look what I told you. Did I say that Virgin Galactic would pop up on this? There it is. Again, we're right. Look at that.
Mike 166
Look at that.
donated $2 through a super chat.
This is...
Happy birthday, Leah. Good choice Mexican food.
Wow, this is virtually confirmed a short squeeze. We have got negatives. Right, we've got a huge audience here. So I've got to end the show because we got our birthday party tonight for Jocelyn. Leah doesn't want to hijack the party tonight. She wants it to be for Jocelyn, right? But I'm going to... Wow, look at this.
Taylor Whaler donated $4.99 through a super chat.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Leah.
Thank you. She'll be so thrilled. Leah, if you get a chance, come into the chat. She will be absolutely blown away by this. This is wonderful. Let me just spend a couple of moments. I made this prediction and I was absolutely spot on again. Look at this. I'm going to show you this. Look, you've got to look at this right now. This is really, really bullish for Virgin Galactic.
Stephen Lewandowski donated $9.99 through a super chat. Happy birthday, Leah.
Oh, amazing. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am so confident. I am so confident that we are going to get a short squeeze on Virgin Galactic, maybe 300 or 400% rally. I'm so confident on it. I'm like 99% certain we're going to get this. I am going to do this now. I'm going to be really, really quick. Wow, look at this.
Northern Treek I donated $10 through a super chat. Happy birthday, Leah.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. I am so confident we're going to get a Virgin Galactic short squeeze, right? And all of those of you that are here today because of XRP and Bitcoin and everything else, allow me to explain to you exactly why I believe this is going to happen. And this is another one, I can't keep up with it.
Portman to Richmond donated $4.99 through a super chat. Happy birthday, Leah. Food on us, but Martyn may have you to buy the drinks. Very lucky to have Martyn's sushi talent.
No, I'm lucky to have Leah, to be perfectly honest. I couldn't do this show if it wasn't for Leah. She puts up with all this noise all the time. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I want everyone to join me now. I am so confident in a short squeeze. I'm talking to people today who are loading up on this. Oh, another one.
Vaz donated £2 a super chat on Extra. Heart.
On Extra?
Heart. Happy birthday, Leah. Heart,
on Extra?
Heart.
Leah, I hope you're watching this. She's in the other room. So it's, I'll put this to 10 minutes. I'll go live now. Right? I am so confident in a short squeeze on Virgin Galactic. Wow, thank you, Vaz.
Vaz donated £2 a super chat on Extra. Heart.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Leah.
Everybody.
Heart.
This is incredible, folks. Everybody now that's watching and you're interested in XRP, allow me to tell you the story of why I think and why I'm so certain that we're about to get a short squeeze on Virgin Galactic.
Vaz donated £2 a super chat on Extra. Heart.
Are you doing it over and over again?
Happy birthday,
He is.
Leah. Heart.
I wonder what was going on. Look at this. He's doing it over and over again. I was thinking, hang on a minute. Did I not just hear that one? Bloody hell. Right. Okay. I've got to do this really, really quickly then. Okay. If we're going to make this work, I've got to do this really, really quickly. So let me explain and you're really going to love this. This is going to be really fantastic. This will be our biggest Virgin Galactic live stream since the flight, which was about, a year ago we last did it. Okay. So let me do this right now. I promise you this is going to be something special. All right. I've got no doubt about it. 100%. So here we go. Let me just redirect this. Zach, you're going to love this.
Zach Zeit donated $10 through a super chat.
Bloody hell.
Happy birthday, Leah. Love song for Leah at the party tonight. Growing heart.
Just
beating heart.
Just the one, because we're going to focus on Jocelyn. It's Jocelyn's birthday party. Leah said, I don't want to take over from Jocelyn, but you can mention it if you want to in the closing bell, which is what I'm doing. Right. Okay, here we go. So this is going to happen very, very quickly. And then we're going to go into the party tonight. You ready? There it is.
Shergel donated $4.99 through a super chat. Happy birthday wishes.
Right, here we go. Live now. Do not miss. I promise you, you're going to like this. Do not miss. Okay, MISS. Live now. All right, we're going to switch over to this broadcast. Separate video. Here we go. Pin to the top. Okay, it's pinned to the top. Stay where you are or click on the link. You'll automatically come there. We're going to be live. I'm going to tell you something now, which I really think all of my XRP, NVIDIA, Bitcoin viewers are going to love. Let me tell you the story of why I think that this is about to short squeeze. I am 99% certain. All right? Okay, you ready? So as I end this, it'll automatically take you there. This is the event. It's next. It's going to happen straight away in 30 seconds. All you got to do is click on the link, go straight across, and we'll be good to go. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. We're going to go from XRP to this, and I'm going to tell you why I think it's about to short squeeze. Join me for the debate. You can even phone in if you want to and have your say on the screen. We will open up the phone line, so let's do it now. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Take care of yourselves and each other. Join me now in 10 seconds from now.